So now we are going to discuss on the topic triangular law of forces. So we are going to solve the problem as shown in figure. So this is a coplanar force. So we know that is the same plan. So the common meeting point is also there. So now, what is meant by triangular law of forces? If force F1 and F2 are following each other, one after another. So this is F1, this is F2, F1, F2, F1, F2. If one after another is there means then only the closing side of the two forces, otherwise the triangle. So this is called as resultant. This is called as resultant. But now in our case, so it is not like that. So it is not following each other. So first of all, our basic duty is to make the diagram as a rearranged one. So for making the diagram to the convenient to us, so first of all, so from the ground, this is taken as F1, this is taken as F2. I have to draw this no problem for F1. F2 only we are going to do the rearrangements. So F1. This is at an angle of 30 degree and the value of F1 is 100 Newton. Okay. The F2 is inclined at an angle of F1, okay, 100 Newton. So now F2, so it is 200 Newton. So now we have to make the same basic reference line. So here F1 we are taking the angle from the ground. F1 we are taking the angle from the ground, that is 30 degree. For F2 also you have to take the angle from the ground. So from the ground it is 75 degrees. So now you can say that here you have to draw the ground line, and from here you can draw this force F2. So what is the angle of force? This angle will be 30 plus 45. Total angle is 75 degrees. So now you can close this. So this will be the resultant F1. Now because F1 and F2 are one after another. So now we know the formula. F1 square is equal to F1 square plus F2 square minus 2 F1 F2 cos theta. We should know the value of theta. What is theta? Okay, now you are proceeding like this, F1, F2. So this in between angle is taken as theta. So here F1 is there, F2 is here, F2 of 200 Newton. So this is the angle. So this is the angle. So now before that in the diagram I have to note that. So after calculating Fr, we will process to the Lami's theorem. We will process to Lami's theorem for calculating the theta value. So first of all, okay, F1 and F2 in between angle is taken as. So otherwise you can say F1 opposite angle is taken as theta 1. F2 opposite angle is taken as theta 2. F3 or F1. So if this F3 is F1. So this is taken as theta 3. So our basic duty, so for calculating this resultant Fr, first of all we should know the angle for theta 3. So calculate by using some operations. So here 75 is there. So we know that, so this is 30 means this angle will be also 30. So because we know this is, so here it is 30 means this angle also will be 30. On the same principle, here we are doing that this angle will be 30 degree, this small angle. So then all these angles is necessary. So here we know that, so total line, angle of the line is 180 degree. So I can enlarge this. So this is the problem here. So I already taken, this is 30 and here it is 75 degree. So we need the total angle. So what is this angle? Totally 180. So 180 minus 75. So 180 minus 75 will be 105. So this total angle will be theta 3. will be 105 plus 30 equal to 135 degree. Equal to 135 degree. So here you can say the formula theta 3 because the angle between F1 and F2 is taken as theta 3. So theta 3 is equal to 135 degrees. Okay, now you can process by using the formula. So FR square equal to F1 is 100 square plus F2 is 200 square plus minus 2F1 100 F2 is 200 into cos, what is value of theta 3? 135 degrees. So implies while you are doing all this calculation, finally you will get the answer. F4 is equal to 279.79 Newton. So this is F4. So now F4 value is 279.7 Newton. So now you know the value for F1, you know the value for F2, you know the value for F3. So already the resultant we have calculated the magnitude. Now it is our duty to calculate the direction. Direction means theta. So here you can apply the Lami's theorem. Okay, so F1 divided by what is the opposite angle? Sorry, not Lami's theorem, sine rule. Same. So F1 divided by opposite angle sine theta 1 equal to F2 divided by opposite angle is sine theta 2 equal to F3. Thus F3 is called as FR. F3 or FR divided by sine theta 3. So if we know one value here, one value here and two values here, you can calculate the remaining value. So say here F1 is 100 divided by sine theta 1 equal to F2, 200 divided by sine theta 2 equal to what is F3 value? 279.7 divided by sine theta 3. So now equating these things. So implies 100 divided by sine theta 1 is equal to 279.7 divided by sine theta 3. Okay, so theta 3 value we know that it is 135. So we can substitute here 135. So here also you will replace by 135. So implies you will get the value for theta 1. Now here 200 divided by sine theta 2 is equal to 279 divided by sine 135 degrees. So this equating these two things. So implies you will get the value for theta 2. So I am copying from here, theta 1 value is 30.36 and theta 2 value is 14.64. So just listen to this diagram. So we need the direction of the resultant. So resultant is here. So resultant is here. This line is this is the resultant one. Okay, so 30 degrees there, theta 2. So total sum. So resultant, the angle of, finally you can write this, the angle of resultant equal to theta 30 degree plus theta 2. Here you got the value for theta 2. What is the value for theta 2? Sorry, theta 2 is 14.35 degree and 30.36 degree. Okay, theta is 30 plus 30.36. So answer is 60.36 degree. So from the base. So finally you can draw. So I can replace here and I am drawing the final diagram of the resultant will be. So here this is the ground line. So resultant FR equal to the value is 279.7 Newton at an angle of 60.36 degree. Hope you understood. If you have any doubt means you can contact me.